Hello drama lovers, don't forget to like and subscribe. Breaking news. Under the soft spotlight, Liu Yuning's voice trembled not from nerves, but from something deeper. As he sang those heart-wrenching lines, his eyes glimmered with emotions too raw to hide. Fans watched, breathless. Because in that moment, it didn't feel like just another performance. It felt personal. And when Song Zuer posted that cryptic update right after the internet exploded, could this be his silent confession it was supposed to be just another live stage? Liu Yuning, known for his soulful vocals and emotional control, walked onto the stage wearing a simple black suit. No flashy visuals, no dramatic set. Just a man, a microphone, and a song titled Love That Never Said Goodbye. But from the very first note, something felt different. His voice cracked slightly on the first chorus, his eyes glancing downward as if replaying memories only he could see. Viewers noticed the emotion in every syllable, every pause. It wasn't the kind of performance that aimed for perfection, it was the kind that aimed for honesty. And that's where fans began connecting the dots. Because just weeks ago, Liu Yuning and Song Zuer had wrapped up filming their drama together, a story filled with yearning, tension, and love that can't be spoken aloud. On screen, their chemistry had already been undeniable. But off-screen, fans couldn't help but feel there was something unspoken lingering between them. As the lyrics reached "Even if you're not mine, I'll still sing your name in silence," the camera caught a subtle, fleeting smile on Liu Yuning's lips. It wasn't part of the act. It was soft. Real. Almost like a memory slipping through. And the fandom noticed. Clips of the moment began circulating across Weibo and TikTok, captioned with things like "He smiled right when the lyrics talked about hidden love." And this feels like he's thinking of someone specific. For many, that someone could only be Song Zuer. Because the timing was too perfect. Because the emotions were too real. And because, a few hours later, Song Zuer herself posted on her Weibo account a single line, "Some songs don't need names. You just feel them." The post had no photo, no tag, no explanation. But for fans that was enough. It was as if two stories, one told through melody, another through silence, had finally met halfway. After that night, the fandom went into overdrive. Clips, theories, and breakdowns flooded social media. Fans slowed down every frame of Liu Yuning's performance, analyzing every smile, every look. Some pointed out how his tone softened during lines like "I still remember your laughter," while others noticed he subtly pressed his lips together after singing, almost as if holding back words he couldn't say on stage. Meanwhile, Song Zuer appeared at an event days later, wearing a delicate silver bracelet, the exact same style Liu Yuning was spotted wearing in a recent live stream. Coincidence? Maybe. But when it comes to K-entertainment, fans know there's no such thing as coincidence. Even media outlets began picking up the whispers, with headlines like, "Did Liu Yuning's emotional performance hide a message for Song Zuer?" And "The song that made fans believe in love again." But perhaps the most striking moment wasn't the performance itself, it was what happened afterward. Backstage footage captured Liu Yuning quietly walking off stage, bowing deeply to the staff, then sitting alone for a few seconds, still holding the microphone. His expression calm, but his eyes shimmered with unspoken weight. A man who had just released something he'd been holding inside for too long. And in a way, that's what fans connected to. Because beneath the glitz of stardom and stage lights, they saw a man, not an idol, not a celebrity, but a person brave enough to feel. And that's where the story shifts from whispers of romance to something deeper. Because this wasn't just about Liu Yuning and Song Zuer. It was about what love looks like when you can't say it out loud. If you look closely, the story of Liu Yuning and Song Zuer isn't written in words, it's written in silence. During interviews, whenever Song Zuer was asked about her co-star, she'd smile first before answering. That half-second pause, fans know it well. It's the kind of pause that says, I know more than I can say. Liu Yuning, on the other hand, has always chosen respect over rumors. When questioned about his connection with Song Zuer, he simply said, "She's someone I admire deeply." On screen and off. The word admire echoed through social media. Not love. Not affection. Admire. And yet, it said enough. In one fan-captured moment, after an award ceremony, Liu Yuning was seen glancing towards Song Zuer's direction even as the camera focused on him. He didn't speak. He didn't move closer. But that look, gentle, distant, and full of meaning, became the screenshot that defined an entire fandom's heartbreak. Because sometimes, love doesn't need grand gestures. Sometimes, it lives quietly in the spaces between lyrics. The spaces between hello and goodbye. Between applause and silence. Between two people who might never say it but still feel it all the same. And maybe that's why fans resonate so deeply. Because we've all been there, loving someone in silence, supporting them from afar, hoping they somehow feel it too. And so, when Liu Yuning took that stage and sang his heart out, maybe it wasn't a performance at all. Maybe it was a confession disguised as art. At its core, this isn't just a rumor or fan theory, it's a story about emotion. About how music becomes a language for the things we can't say. About how two people, Liu Yuning and Song Zuer, turned an ordinary night into something unforgettable. Because love, in its truest form, doesn't always need confirmation. Sometimes, it's in a smile that lasts a second too long. Sometimes, it's in a lyric that hits too close to home. And sometimes, it's in a quiet post that says everything without saying a word. Whether or not Liu Yuning truly meant his song for Song Zuer, maybe that's not the point. Maybe what makes this moment beautiful is that it reminded millions of us what unspoken love feels like: bittersweet, fleeting, but real. So now, it's your